And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Well, good Monday morning to y'all. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Memorial Day, a safe Memorial Day. Something kind of struck me odd this morning. I went to the store earlier this morning. They had a few kids outside in front of the local store that were, selling cookies and stuff like that. And a little young fella said, "Happy Memorial Day to you." And I said, "Well, Happy Memorial Day to you too." And as I was handing him, I didn't, do the cookies or anything like that, but I gave him a couple of dollars, and as I was handing the money to him, I said, "Man, do you know what Memorial Day is?" And he kind of looked at me with a kind of odd look on his face, and he's like, "Yeah, it's a day we get off of school, and we get to barbecue and stuff like that." And I was like, wow, wow. Coming from a military person, Memorial Day is a big deal for military folks. It should be a big deal for everybody because it's a day to pay tribute to the men and women that fell during wartime, be it the Vietnam War or any war, the ones that have made the ultimate sacrifice. There were so many things I wanted to tell that young fella, but it made me wonder if folks, some folks actually know what Memorial Day is. I don't know if you know this, but in 2000, President Clinton signed the National Moment of Remembrance Act. And what that is, nationally, a lot of folks still do it, NASCAR, and a few other big organizations. At exactly 3 p.m. your time, you should bow your head for a moment of silence to pay tribute to the men and women that have fallen in war. And also, it's something that I still do till this day, is on Memorial Day, I actually lower my flag to half-staff until noon. It's just a way to pay respect to the fallen. And at 12 noon, you raise your flag back to full staff. It's real easy to forget why folks are able to celebrate Memorial Day. It's real easy to forget that. You're barbecuing, you're having picnics, you go on vacations, but there's got to be a reason that you are allowed to do that, and that is a symbolization of Memorial Day. Somebody had to pay the ultimate sacrifice to allow us as Americans to be able to be free to barbecue, be free to go on vacations, and just be free, period. There was a big expense in lives that allow us to do that. So that's certainly something that we should never forget. Most of your military folks, or at least the ones that I know of, really don't like speaking of their military service for some reason. If you know a veteran or somebody in your family's a veteran, you need to shake their hand and tell them thank you. If somebody in your family has fallen during wartime, definitely need to thank those folks for the service of their family member or somebody that they know, because they definitely put in the ultimate sacrifice, and that is our freedom. This isn't a shout out or anything like that, but if you have the time today, go on and take a look at Mark and Tina Bracey's channel. It's called Bumblebee Junction. Mark did a wonderful video, a tribute to Memorial Day, and just put in some real good, it was just a really good video. Brought a tear to my eye. But if you get a chance, check that out. go to their channel and just take a look at it. You don't have to say anything, just take a look at it. It explains a lot, and it's coming from 2 disabled veterans. It's a really good video. What I want to do on my behalf is I certainly want to give much respect to my father, Danny Reffrey, United States Navy retired, and my father's brother, my uncle, Victor Reffrey, United States Air Force captain, retired. Give them, I just wanted to mention their names because they have served in the military as well. Y'all, remember what Memorial Day is all about and what it means, and pay tribute, if you can, to the fallen that have died in overseas wars or just war, period. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home in 6 channel, y'all need to come on over here and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff. And with that being said, you know it's coming. Dan sure enough gonna say it. I don't let nobody dull your shine. I mean nobody. Give respect to the fallen on Memorial Day. And we will see you and y'all in the next video.